Have you ever felt like there's been too many tabs open? Well, not like the tabs on the computer screen, but like in your mind, where it may feel overwhelmed. I'm well aware of that myself. In this video, I want to talk about tabs like in your mind, and in my case, how they've helped to shape my lived experience with autism. I'll be paying attention to my time at school, my conversations, and driving. Hi, I'm Stephen McHugh, and welcome back to my channel, Stephen's Evolution, where I make weekly videos by sharing my lived autistic experiences through language. If you've already been a regular viewer here and you've liked the videos and they've resonated with you, then please feel free to like, subscribe, and share. The metaphor featured for this video is too many tabs open at any one time. This is linked to my interest in computers. This can be noticeable when there's too many programs open on your screen. I've noticed this when I've been editing videos, podcast episodes, and even when writing blog posts. When you think about it, or it can slow things down, open browsers and even notes too. It's like having too many things going on at the same time. Sounds, conversations, I can compare these to many tabs flashing for attention at the same time. Just like computers, you close the ones that you don't need. This metaphor, too many tabs open, I find fits well into some of my times back at school. There would be times when my concentration would wander during some classroom sessions. It wasn't that I was not interested. There would be things inside the classroom, outside and in the distance, along with my own thoughts related to my own interests, and even smaller details on objects that may be otherwise overlooked by other people. All of those things, tabs, I'd call, competed for space. My mind would wander off into my own world where there was only one tab open, the required one, the one that needed to be open. Going back to junior school days, one teacher would notice on occasions a pattern of behaviour of mine. It was to do with me losing my concentration easily. And then, on one occasion, they decided to speak to me directly, and only me, talking to me only, that is. This, in a way, looking back, helped to close all the unnecessary tabs for me. And then there would be only one window open, one task, and one expectation. It meant that I could focus better. When I think about it now, that small adjustment benefited me more than I realized. The years progressed from there onwards, especially as I was going through secondary school and into sixth form college. I'd found my concentration had improved. I began to understand myself more and understand myself better. My ability to manage tabs, in my mind, that is, improved. My concentration became steadier. I would become better at understanding and deciding which tabs to keep open. Being in lessons of subjects of interest to me helped too. During one science lesson, at the end of it, the teacher commended me on how I answered very well. And in French too, that was another subject I could be good at and was of great interest to me. However, despite that, There would be still times of lapses of concentration in me. So yes, it wasn't an overnight thing. Little by little, it was like my own desktop screen becoming clearer and more manageable. Another example where this metaphor would make sense to me was when learning to drive. With like so many tabs open, it would include the road ahead, mirrors, speed, signals, other road users, and my own thoughts and belongings, and other details on buildings you may pass along the road. I successfully managed to negotiate all of these, and successfully learning to drive taught me something. My ability to close unnecessary tabs. It was all common sense when I think about it now. Sometimes there could be the temptation to check a watch. To solve that, I could just take it off and put it on the back seat. There is, of course, other road users, including pedestrians and cyclists and other drivers. It was my ability to close unnecessary tabs and negotiate when driving in even busy situations. It's by choosing what deserves attention the most that can help contribute to safer driving. Too many tabs open, for me, doesn't mean a flaw. It can just, the way I look at it is the mind, well, my mind, noticing plenty. The challenge is to choose which ones are the most important, or which one is the most important. So if there are many conversations going on at the same time, you could just try and focus on one of particular interest to you. And then, if you find you're in an environment that's too noisy, you can always ask if it'd be possible to go away to a quieter area. In addition, it's okay to not process everything at once. By doing these things, I find that my mind can feel clearer and calmer when the screen in my mind, while my mind is not so crowded with unnecessary tabs. Questions for you. Have you ever felt like your mind has too many tabs open at once? Well, you're not alone. Even closing one can make a noticeable difference. If any of the video resonates with you and you've liked it, please feel free to share your comments, experiences, and any tips. We could even learn more from one another. I'd be interested in hearing and reading your comments. Again, if you've liked this video and it's resonated with you, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share if you've not already done so. Others may appreciate this video, as it may resonate with them too. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next video, which is to do with the idiom, being left out in the cold. Take care, and I'll see you then.